Greetings, this is GGN3 and I'm here to give you a second installment of 10 anime titles I'd like to see get licensed in the near future. Of course, be aware that this is just my personal opinion, so don't go bashing or flaming me for not picking anything you like. You're certainly free to comment on my choices, but I will get rid of flame and bash comments. First up at number 10 is Band of the Stars 3. This is the only entry in the Stars anime space opera saga not to be licensed from Bandai Entertainment. It brings the series full circle back to Gentle's homeworld as he's forced into deciding his future, either his homeworld by giving up his status as Ob royalty, or maintain his status which would put him at odds with the planet. It creates a decent resolution to the Star Space Opera saga, which Bandai should license to complete the experience for American fans of the franchise, even if not as well known as current crazes like Haruhi Suzumiya and Gurren Lagann. Next up at number 9 is Haruhi-Man. Not exactly the most well-known of anime titles, the series delves into the everyday pressures of high-strung editor Hiroko Masakata as she works with one of her co-workers on news assignments and tries to stay in a relationship despite a busy and tight schedule. It offers quite the believable look at the pressures of maintaining a newspaper publication, and considering it's a niche title, companies like Section 23 and Right Stuff could pick this up for a sub-only release. Coming in at number 8 is Kimigiri Orange Road. With Minami-ke's rights to this series, movie, and OAVs having expired a few years ago, KO is back to the fan sub scene for nostalgic anime fans to see. Those wanting to get the series legally will have a hard enough time collecting the series due to the cost of getting box sets. The series was one of the big romantic comedies of the 1980s to get into, much like Mason and Koku, as the show focuses on the love triangle of teen Esper Kyosuke and former delinquents Madoka and Hikaru. The likelihood of it ever getting a re-release is quite unlikely considering the show's age, yet I would hope a company like Section 23 or Right Stuff could pick it up as a re-release. Number 7 goes to minami-ke. This josei romantic comedy focused on the piano-playing pair of uptight Shinichi Chiaki and carefree slot Megumi Noda has its manga counterpart currently licensed by Del Rey. Yet the anime hasn't had such treatment. Considering Viz's licensing streak with josei titles Nana and Honey and Clover, there should be another one they could license at some point, especially as the series does have a decent fan following. The number 6 spot goes to Looking Up at the Half Moon. This 6-episode TV title made for a touching hospital drama concerning Yuichi and Rika's developing relationship and the thoughts Yuichi has of loving Rika despite her terminal condition. The short length, the show creates a solid plot and can be easily put under a single DVD for distributors. This is another anime that I could picture Section 23 picking up for a sub-only release. Next at number 5 is Minami-ke, a surprise hit comedy title from 2007 focused on the comedic antics of the Minami sisters, Haruka, Kana, and Chiaki, as well as their classmates. The show has a decent fan following that I think deserves a shot seeing this in the States. Following up at number 4 is Honey and Clover 2. The sequel to the 2005 hit josei romantic comedy drama series, this 12-episode series resolves all of the romantic tensions faced by the characters and tosses in some shocking developments with one of the major characters in the second half of the series. Considering that Viz is licensed the first season, it's very likely they would get a shot at the second season of Honey and Clover whenever they choose to, as I did enjoy both seasons of the show. My number 3 choice is Denno Coil, a title that was one of 2007's best, raved about in anime blogs, and won several acclaimed Japanese awards. Think of this as serial experiments laying light, with augmented reality being a plaything for kids and a conspiracy concerning this technology being slowly unveiled. I'm quite surprised, despite its rapid praise, that the series hasn't yet been picked up for licensing, which may be in part due to licensees unsure whom to target for its audience, as it's too complex to appeal to kids, yet too lighthearted for a majority of older viewers' tastes. Best bet for this being licensed would be another sub-only release from Section 23 or Right Stuff, unless Funimation's willing to take a gamble with it. Next at number 2 is Spice and Wolf Chew, the hit sequel to the 2008 surprise hit series focused on the journey and chemistry between Kraft Lawrence and Huddle. The first season's now out on DVD, and if sales and rep of the series go Funimation's way, it won't be too surprising if the second season's picked up for licensing by Funny sometime this year. And finally, my number 1 title I'd like to see get licensed this year is Cross Game. Subbed to romantic comedy and baseball clash quite well with this series currently airing in Japan, with its focus on Ko, Alba, the Seishu baseball team, and other characters seen in this series. Some folks are gonna remind me that baseball-themed titles aren't too likely for licensing in America, but ask that the Funimation's licensing of The Big Windup, another baseball-themed anime, which had its first season released last year on DVD. If that series does well in Funny's eyes, then that would just raise the chances of cross-game being picked up. I'd especially like to see Funny pick this one up. This is it for my second installment of top 10 anime titles I want licensed. For now, this is GGN3 signing off.